Soulbound, the battle within. Addison, a withdrawn teenager, had eagerly left her troubled past behind as she embarked on a new chapter of her life at the university. With high hopes and a longing for change, she arrived on campus ready to immerse herself in academics and meet new friends. Little did she know that an ancient evil had slithered its way into her life, waiting patiently to claim her soul. As the days turned into nights, Addison's dreams became plagued by dark, twisted visions. Nightmares consumed her sleep, leaving her drenched in sweat and paralyzed with fear. In her dreams, she would find herself standing at the edge of an abyss, a malicious voice beckoning her to surrender to forbidden desires. Tormented by these disturbing nightmares, Addison's waking hours became filled with anxiety and unease. She could feel a malevolent presence lurking just beyond her senses, a relentless force that seemed determined to unravel her sanity and plunge her into chaos. The line between reality and nightmare blurred as the ancient evil tightened its grip on Addison's psyche. It whispered twisted promises of power and pleasure, tempting her to embrace the darkness that clawed at the edges of her consciousness. Addison's internal struggle intensified, torn between her inherent goodness and the seductive allure of her forbidden desires. Her friends and loved ones noticed a change in Addison's demeanor. Once warm and kind-hearted, she now exuded an air of unpredictability and a simmering darkness that made them uneasy. They tried to reach out, to understand her torment, but Addison had become isolated, pushing them away in her battle to maintain control over her own soul. In her darkest moments, Addison sought refuge in the depths of the university's archives, hoping to uncover a clue that would lead to her salvation. She delved into ancient texts, unearthing stories of battles fought between light and darkness, and the terrible consequences that befell those who succumbed to their inner demons. With newfound knowledge, Addison realized that her strength lay not in denying the darkness within, but in embracing it with the intent of overcoming it. She resolved to face her torment head-on, to confront the ancient evil that had taken residence within her very being. In the heart of a moonlit night, amidst the echoes of her nightmares, Addison stood resolute. Her eyes burned with a fiery determination as she confronted the malevolent presence that had plagued her existence. A tempest of chaos and torment raged around her, threatening to unleash her inner beast. But an ancient evil followed her here, tormenting her with disturbing nightmares and tempting her with forbidden desires. It is a joy that can only be satisfied by the sensual pleasures of the flesh and the thirst for blood. It's a battle for her soul. Chaos and torment threaten to unleash her inner beast, and everyone, even the people close to her, can find themselves on the path to their own terrible fate. But Addison was a fighter. Drawing upon her deepest reserves of courage and willpower, she battled the ancient evil with every ounce of her being. She summoned the strength to reject its seductive temptations and shattered its hold on her soul. In a blinding surge of light, the malevolent force was banished, forced to retreat to the shadows from whence it came. Addison emerged from the ordeal forever changed, scars etched upon her spirit but not defining her. Though her struggle had been harrowing, she found solace in knowing that she had resisted the darkness and emerged victorious. Yet, she couldn't escape the haunting realization that the ancient evil that had tormented her may find new victims. The battle for her soul was won, but the war against the darkness would continue, lurking in the shadows, ready to ensnare the unwary. And so, Addison vowed to protect others from the same terrible fate, forever vigilant in her fight against the ancient evil that sought to consume them all.